Sometimes when we're praying and we need something specifically from the Lord, one of the mistakes I made earlier in my Christian life is I would know that it was the will of God that, to grant me what I needed because I could find it in his word. But I would get over into error in trying to tell God on how he needed to provide that. In other words, I would say, Lord, I need this by this date. And then once that time would hit on that clock, my faith would just fail. It would just like a balloon, like you pop in a balloon. And the Lord taught me. He said, son, faith doesn't see through the lens of time like that. Faith operates outside of time. In other words, God knows what we need before we even need it. And he knows because he knows we live inside of time here. But he also understands that if we set ourselves up with a specific date and time, that we are only exercising our faith to that point, and we will never grow past that because we will continue to be disappointed because we are trying to tell God exactly how to deliver what it is we're asking for. And in reality, we're making ourselves more miserable than what we need to because he knows the way to deliver it that's going to make us the most joyful and the most happy. God bless y'all.